really being gained as of right now. Trailblazer used in response to that one. Looks like a boombot also going to be queued. And look at the fight that's being taken. A call made. An aggressive one at that to try and push through the smoke and collapse onto the Vitality
player that we've seen at these tournaments before.
Oh, and the players are weak! Beamed him down. A single clip was all that was necessary.
And 10 HP on
aware that he's not playing there, but the positioning is known, and now a nade. Pushes him forwards, running down. 65 health, but run and gun is the play.
Deliberate cage that SkRossi put in the middle of the site. I assume this is for Twisten to play around later on in the post.
Bit of a kill trip there being played by SkRossi. What a shot! What? You've got to be joking. Just absolutely rattling them off one after the other. And there was no trade in sight, yet still, dangerous task ahead. What can they do with a weaponry though? Got to hold this one down. And Neural Theft already revealing the positioning. SkRossi moving across onto the site, but he has fallen. All down to AYRIN once more. One player isolated, but time is running low. And at the back of the site, the crossfire.
If Global Esports can hurry this one up, but the Sage Walls are just delaying everything.
Yeah, just a cross-section for it, and no one really aware of it. Destrian does move over to the other side of the wall, but a double face there. Drop down onto a high-low setup. Destrian had to TP back onto to try and help him out, and MOLSI will be falling, but time running low now, and he did not know where Twisten is. Dash enabled, moves forwards. Trying to contest this one in a 1v1, but AYRIN, he has to stick it. The percentage play, he needs to try and get half, and it sets up Twisten for the easy slam dunk
win. Just use SkRossi's cages to apply some pressure over on a ramp, and instead...
Wow, okay. Just a bit of raw spam, yeah, straight through the smokes. Also just trying to lurk up behind it. Trailblazer gets good information, and there's SkRossi, head taken clean off. Billy there, paranoia, dash forwards from Twisten, a play to be made from him perhaps, but he's now stuck in this position, and there's going to be that showstopper. That was a direct hit. What in the Lord's name am I watching?
BONECOLD's attempting to create some pressure in B with this Sage Wall, hoping that it opens up the middle of the map, but it hasn't at all. With SkRossi dying and with the Sage Wall being placed on Rossi, the rest are not going to be active. Big clash in ropes.
Yep, Destrian trying to find his timing in mid is going to be so important right now, and he does win it out. If he stays alive, he's going to be causing issues for them, and still holding that close angle. Re-peek, just a little bit too late, and still it has crumbled before their eyes. Operator in the hands of Twisten, and he makes the most of that.
Obviously, Rossi playing a new role. Oh, and that's where you don't expect him to miss. Normally so talented.
And look at this, pressure being applied to just every single direction on the map. Oh my word! Straight shot, Bazzi dropped down to 110, spray down, he is low, up in the air, no way! From that kind of range, but Bazzi was weakened. And AYRIN seems to be aware of this play that was occurring. There you go, click on the head, and there we go, find the kill. But it is positioning could be a bit of spam. Isolate the fight, yeah, just not quite enough. And well, the shorty up close once more. I mean, Twisten was saying aware of it, surely, that a ramp they could have been playing it. No, Twisten gets away with it for free. The shots just going one after the other. Texture does eventually claim that kill, but so much to deal with right now, and the retake made that much harder by the fact that Rossi is using this operator, and just unfortunate timing once more. Twisten holding close now below into hell. He's going to be taking first contact for them. Varying up his angles. Is it going to be cleared? Not quite well enough.
Where's the second player there where Bazzi peeks? Oh, perfect timing though from Texture.
Yeah,
picks up SkRossi in mid.
A very nice final round now. Texture does have the ult, but he rips it out at just the wrong time. Destrian finding that one, still one player left alive. Destrian, you cannot give him this one, but the swing is just perfection.
Engagement, they've got past Destrian.
Still, they need to deal with this heaven position, and they do take the fight with the players and making sure that the spacing is good. Winning this one out, still MOLSI tries to make the play there. Every single bullet in the clip being used as he rattles off the shots from the Sheriff. Does get that one, still Texture. It's a quirky position, the double faces, they all drop down, a classic right clicks. Definitely working out for them, and they know where the final player is. Twisten, he's got the most to do. 100 health to his name, does have that Sheriff. Now just waiting. Trying to see if Global Esports will give him an easy kill. Finds the first, the stun, and that swing is just ever so slightly delayed, but luckily, kill found regardless. Global Esports to get this plant down. Need to deny, actually. That's going to be perfectly rebounded, and you've got to be joking.
Safe hands from Rossi.
SkRossi. Oh my word, you got to be kidding me.
This Vitality team is so cracked with the Sheriffs.
Yep, just finding so many opportunities, and they are just making the most of it. One after the other, isolated down to that 1v1. SkRossi, he's low though, has to nail the shot, and to nail it, he does.
This might be over-peaking from Destrian.
Yeah, just trying to take this fight, but wow, okay.
Timing is so clean.
Yeah. And he just backs away on top of it. MOLSI, seems like they're trying to get a read that this could have been the B split. Showstopper, I mean, he's literally just contact playing at the very final moment. Fire's putting on top of the rope though. Dodge to the side, good info gained. Now there's 40 seconds left in this round and it needs to be just a bit more oomph put behind into this round. They do get these kills traded out, but the paranoia is going to be, again, putting a stop to this. There's no fast play behind it.
30 seconds left.
Even that smoke, I think, eating up the flash. Now they're going to be clearing this corner out effectively, dropping down to the floor. The force up into this, obviously. No more opportunities. Looks like they're just going to be opting into that B split. A heavy take into B heaven. SkRossi, the rifle spray down, just about gets the aim online. Now you're going to see that Viper's Pit scattered out cross through the choke point, but no one is dealing with this guy. Just perched up in that heaven position, and AYRIN
back.
See a lot of util though, pushing off this opening pistol round, and it is so important that Global Esports get off to a good start, and it's exactly what they're going to do. Fights are being taken this time. A lot of players to back them up. Bit of spam there from Texture. Got to be wary because he knows the SkRossi's just, again, lurking his way through, but finally the backup arrives. Now down to Twisten. Players weakened up. In fact, AYRIN and Monyet would push him back just to the corner. Got to find the angle that won't be available to him. So Global Esports not messing around, are they? Flooding that util through. Knife's going to get removed though. Might put a stop here to Global Esports trying to exec into this one because it's a little bit slow and it affords Twisten the right time to strike. What a flash through. Almost the entirety of the opposing team just blind to that one, dashing through to the side, and the smoke's being watched for. Twisten, you absolute animal. 3 kills claimed, but Bazzi will answer back, but he's left in this 1v2. And this is going to be difficult for him. He tapped the spike and just trying to at least hunt out one of the players. So intelligent by box. That wasn't really an attempt. Then he was holding the angle. The crosshair placement was good, but does not get the kill.
Phantom moment.
Yep, dropping him down to 10 health. So Monyet survives, and Global Esports are just picking apart Vitality at the seams, is what it feels like. And now it's on Twisten. What can he do? Just a bit of an ego peek there with the operator through that smoke, gets the 1 kill. Horn going to be spotting out MOLSI, drops down an aid, and Monyet none the wiser. Look in his astral form.
Look where SK longest flank.
They know.
Twisten's watching for it.
Yeah, he's watching for it. Seems to be just aware that this could be a possibility. Angles being watched. Pop flash play as well for that re-clear.
Twisten,
and now time needs to be paid for. Yep, the flank not being watched for. Tap onto the spike, and all the pressure is on him right now. Re-swinging down, but beams them down.
And Vitality are just booking it to the B side.
There's no nuance in this approach from Global Esports. Making all the noise in the world right now. Angle not being watched for. And what a timing to take, Monyet. Ripping off the header SkRossi. Swinging through, no, and that spacing just not good enough. A collateral in play, and one after the other. They try to take the fight, but they will all fall. Twisten just about missed this one. Are they going to be able to get this plant down? They haven't cleared these players out of back halls again. Just seeing limits to it, and Destrian, he's caught this flank timing. No one's watching it. So many gaps in the play, and just like that, picked apart. Monyet, 1 star, has the pull. He can disrupt this one, but so much to do for him. Good timing off it. He is smoked away though, but that's going to dissipate, and it's all on this.
They don't know where he is.
What timing can he take? Buys his time, has to hit the shots, reset one after the avenue, but it's just being stuck. God, he's the difference maker. Because Vitality have dropped like flies, and his timing is absolutely everything, but the shots just do not land still. One after the other. SkRossi, does he expect it to be a second player? The answer is no. This high ground position, a bit of spam there with the Odin. Destrian does reveal his position. Left down into a 2v4. Double swing there, and a weapon just not good enough for that job.
Good double face, though. That's what we've been missing.
That is what we've been missing, and despite the fact that SkRossi's crosshair placement was immaculate, they have been pushed back for a moment now. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me! Oh my goodness. Weakening the players. Still they answer back and into the back of the halls. There's just a fight being taken. SkRossi winning it out and does claim that area. A lot of fights he needs to try and take, but it's all that pressure. There's no way. Good swing timing from AYRIN though, but left now. Now 2v1. And Twisten is running out of time. Exchange there for the rifle. Has one more cloud burst, but now a swarm. Tags onto him. 55 health drop down. A bit of random spam. Finds the first kill, but he did not get half on this defuse. Dash enabled. AYRIN sticking all the way through, and oh my goodness, almost making the play. But yo, the timing there was just so unfortunate. Monyet dropping into his Astra form, but now there needs to be some pace. Moving all the way forwards. Can he take control at the back of this site? And oh my goodness.
They're planting in the open.
Just beamed all the way down. Nothing covering them as well from that position. BONECOLD's handed some of the easiest kills of his life. And now the lockdown. Just layer after layer. pushing the players back. Texture just cannot quite get out of there. And SkRossi in that 1v3. You already see it. Waves of that utility being used. Hammered into the back of the B side. Twisten up close, and there's that Nano Swarm. Texture just trying to evacuate. He was dropped down low and does fall, but SkRossi still alive, still in the fight, and he answers back. 2 kills claimed, making it that much more difficult for them, and still the flank being watched for.
Nice play.
Yeah, controlling that spray down, so watching for the flank. Now it's down. Any pressure applied to try and disrupt them, but Destrian with the timing, no one really watching that one, and now taking the swings all together. Monyet inside of his astral form, and finally the swing is there from AYRIN, the team captain, the IGL, making sure that they can see timing. Twisten is so pushed all the way into their spawn with the rifle in his hands right now, and it has been cleared, but where's the trade? It's not there!
Oh, that's
Sprays
unbelievable.
them down, and a dash back just to disengage. Wants to play with the rest of his team in his high-low setup. It's brutal to try and break through. Texture, in the midst of all of this, to manage to find himself a rifle, but 2v4, might as well try and play it. A bit of a random spam again, just onto that common angle, means that Monyet's dealt with, and oh my goodness, the reactions just dragging that one all the way. Flash play, oh my goodness, that's a little bit awkward.
Oh, Texture didn't take a point of damage, but I don't know how.
Yeah, I mean, just about gets out of there, doesn't he? Still, another pop flash play, and that angle was just perfect, but oh my goodness. Monyet just running circles around them, spraying them down, a bit of inaccuracy helping him out, and well, the main choke point also being watched for. Texture, a bit more of a defensive position from him, but this round so far just entirely secured up from punished. Monyet, and that lockdown, Texture just mistiming it.
Okay, doesn't look like Texture's going to get punished, because this would be wild overextension for SkRossi, but they might catch a rotator, a retaker.
Yeah, pushing forward, just trying to take this fight forwards. There's a Prowler, and a whole lot of utility just jumped through. Texture though, what an answer once more. The Blade Storm. Prowler goes through the wall as it does fade away. Monyet now, off the smokes, it's a double face, and okay. Contained, just that flank, that one play that was happening. Now to Nightfall, scatters his way across, but it's that 3v3. Bazzi sticking it, does manage to get half. The shot's not fired, but eventually they deal with him, but has enough been done for them? The smoke again fading away, Texture sticking it now with the cloud burst, but eventually.
And this lockdown is so early from AYRIN, Monyet can't overheat.
Offsetting of the movement, do they want to try and punish this? They know where he's going to be isolated. Jump Peak going to be spotting him out. Bazzi has to try and bail him out here. Util drop forwards, and there we go. Swing is just perfect. Fragment nade did rebound against the wall and take out.
With AYRIN, they're walking back to back.
Yeah, I mean, just right down into sewers, watching it. And timing needs to be the trade. Bazzi contains, pushed into the corner. The position is known. The flick of the wrist is there, but is there time? That is the question. He's going to be sprinting all the way with a knife out now.
Rossi has nade.
And it's not really planted. A quick tap of it right out into the open. It should be a slam dunk, indeed it is. SkRossi still there with the alarm button, and Nano Swarm needs to stay alive though, and there we go, timing. Nano Swarm's popped off, and it has separated them. Split them up, SkRossi right into the corner. Does he realize? Finally spots it. Spike drop down, and now the re-swing. Reset the aim, one after another. SkRossi with his country represents flank timing. Oh my goodness! Huge. Punishing this one, still running backwards, backpedaling from SkRossi.
It's a good paranoia.
Yep, it was good, caught onto him there, and now this pressure is really on them. SkRossi needs to come up with the goods and just can't quite deliver it. Taking an awkward fight there, awkward engagement. And the spikes, much util you've got available to them other than the wall from Destrian. Let's see what he does here, splitting up the site now. They can isolate a fight, but no, just swinging all the way through. No fear whatsoever. Continuing the bonus, keeping it going. See what they can get done. A lot of util being used though, and that flash, oh my goodness! Up close, corralled into the corner, slowed all the way down. Twisten, it's making a Vandal look like a phantom. Monyet though up close. Oh my, trigger discipline, just can't quite find a second shot.
Could have been everything, couldn't it?
Yeah, makes it dangerous for them though. Jump peak, SkRossi taking it again. There's a bit of a Marshall moment. Look at this, it's quite good. Operator in his hands, Texture. He's holding for it. The clearance isn't good. Oh my goodness, the spacing just good enough. Still a bit of damage done there through the wall. BONECOLD dropped down to 5 health. The damage is being done now in this 2v3. Still, you can't afford to give up too much. Paranoia play. Twisten tries to just spam the angle that he was expecting a player to swing through on. Left down into that 1v3. BONECOLD will have to really pull out all the stops to be trying to win this one, and it's just not possible. Not with the resources in your hands. I mean, that thing can seem like paper. Still, the fight needs to be taken. You've got to be careful. Don't want to give away too much, and what's going to be offered for them? Well, has to dodge that flash, and as he does, it creates that opening.
It's the same breach flash, ruining Global Esports control over A, and it's opened up a gap for Twisten.
Oh yeah, and just with the door opened up, that one connector, the prior fight being taken,
Still
looks
pushing
pushing their way through. Aftershock into the corner. It's going to be causing it to be a little bit more awkward, and time is running so damn low now. The wall's still blocking off these sightlines. Plant's going to go down, and no one really disrupting this up close to the wall. Texture does cover it.
What a shot.
And it has to be heroics. It has to be now. One after the other. The double swing, not spacing themselves out, and it is just crumbling before them. What was an opening? What was an opportunity? A bit hidden, isn't it? Monyet, will he be able to be aware of this? Not quite. ceNder's reflank has just been brutal for them. Backstabbing them. Moving forwards, though, AYRIN does deal with this one. Now, how does this retake happen? A lot of util, aftershock into the corner, SkRossi moving up, has the operator, does he suspect the player is close, time is running low, Texture trying to stick this now, the raw spam, the random spam, trying to go for the quick scope, half onto the defuse, no one's dealt with Twisten, and he was just that extra. Yep, swarming back onto the side. Operator, Texture pushing forwards, that's a risky maneuver.
And he missed the shot.
Yeah, mistimed, risky timings, and there was a gap into the smoke. The spam is just not being afforded, is it? No angles to really play for, and the operator trying to play retake there. I mean, maybe it's different if Texture ends up landing a shot. This could be really dangerous. With a no-scope, he can't even save the weapons into it in the way, so even the bullets would be blocked. Quite interesting, though. He has managed to lurk his way into a slight timing. But all this util, just slowing him down. Lovely siege just to delay this one. BONECOLD as well. Right at the back. Angles are being watched for and played for. Even that lockdown, but no, they just wade right into that common angle. The course all the way into B. You can see the players have already taken up all this space. The spike, though, out in the open. Bazzi just needs to contain this. But they could be anywhere right now. Nightfall now being used for a fight towards A main. Smoke's going to be fading any minute now. And the fight being taken and won right now. Global Esports. They shut that one down. Have to be aware. Bazzi backing away. Peak timing. Twisten's position known. But now it's all down to ceNder. Still, looks like it should be an easy one.
Vitality control every other part of the map. They're going to ambush Global Esports.
To reflank the post plants. There needs to be some plays being made. And guess what? Monyet steps up to the plate. Hands him an easy kill in the form of BONECOLD. AYRIN's reflank is everything, but doesn't buy this time. Just backs away. One bullet and it does the job.
Oh, flanks on flanks for Global Esports.
The IGL just doing the most right now for them. Last player known, Twisten is finished, and that's 6 pivot now, though, moving their way into B.
Another gorgeous lurk timing,
Remain
maybe.
and AYRIN, wow, it's just watched for.
A second too early.
Yeah, the timing just slightly off, and this util, the BONECOLD is just offering out to them. It's doing quite a lot. There was a cove to block off that angle, but again, feels a bit awkward once more. A bit of panic maybe just being injected into this round, and ceNder, he could just anchor this fully for them. Turret dealt with right at the back, the Nanoswarm making sure that he can't be pushed. And it's down to SkRossi. But ceNder again, just that off angle. Perfect crosshair place.
Another good plant position. Oh no, Bazzi actually forced to go for a safe plant here.
Yeah, it drops back now, and you're seeing this lockdown being used. Attack side lockdown. Global Esports looking to see if they can get this space, but it's a contacting in. Fight being taken. Twisten opting into this. Oh my goodness, and the fault line away actually. Just backs. Now, control of water is going to be so important to just hold this one. Sees into the back, double swings there. It's beautiful. And the Seas catches on to 2, just lined up. Vitality.
From AYRIN. And it's a better plant position now.
What is the play here? Monyet, so close to the smoke, just about to fade. He's pushing forwards into it. What? And it's a running gun. They're just trying to fight them deep into the play. A dash forwards to try and disengage. Wall blocks the sight line. Cove as well. It needs to be spammed for. The Blazestorm just not catching it. And Texture forced to spam, forced to try and find the fight, but he can't do it. Stuck all the way through, and Vitality. Meanwhile, Global Esports not wasting any time with this kind of pressure. That's going to be the aftershock, pushing them back out of the way. Fight needs to be taken right up close and personal. It is traded though, but still Vitality going pound to pound. And it's all down to Texture. A 1v2 to keep his team in it. Just to try and survive. Texture up in the side, dashing forwards, dodging that showstopper. He knows where the positioning is. Spike in his hands, a tap of the plan, needs to force the fight, but a double.